Most people don't wake up at 50 and suddenly realize their life went off track. It happens slowly, by postponing a few important decisions for years. Your 20s and 30s are busy. Careers, relationships, family expectations, everything overlaps. Because of that, many important things feel like they can wait. Most midlife regrets aren't dramatic. When you're in your 20s and 30s, it's easy to think that money problems are income problems. If you just got that raise, that promotion, that better paying job, everything would fall into place, but more often than not, the real issue isn't the size of your paycheck, it's the shape of your habits. The small, almost invisible decisions you make every day are what truly build your financial foundation, for better or for worse. The good news is that you are in complete control of those decisions, starting right now. It's not about earning more, it's about directing what you already have with intention. Take Priya, a sharp, early career coder in Mumbai. She landed a great job, but her bank account was always hovering near empty just before payday. The culprit? Lifestyle creep. A few extra food delivery orders, a couple of unplanned shopping trips, they all added up. Her solution wasn't to work longer hours, but to get smarter. She set up a simple, automatic transfer. The day she gets paid, before she can even think about it, a small percentage of her salary moves directly into a separate savings account. She automated the good decision, making saving her default. Or, look at Marco, a carpenter in São Paulo. His income can be unpredictable, with busy months followed by slower ones. The fear of a broken tool or a slow week used to keep him up at night. So he started a simple cash-based emergency fund. After every job, he takes a small portion of his earnings and puts it into an envelope tucked away in his workshop. It's not a huge amount, but seeing that cash grow, week by week, gives him a tangible sense of security. It's a buffer between him and an unexpected crisis. Then there's Chloe, a nurse working night shifts in New York. She doesn't have the time or energy to become a stock market expert. Instead, she uses a micro-investing app on her phone. She rounds up her daily purchases to the nearest dollar, and the app invests the spare change. It feels like nothing, 30 cents here, 50 cents there, but those tiny amounts invested early and consistently are being put to work. This is the magic of compound interest. It's the financial equivalent of a snowball rolling downhill, gathering mass and momentum without you having to push it. Time, not brilliance, is doing the heavy lifting. Saving consistently, avoiding unnecessary debt, and investing early. These are the pillars. Whether it's automating, saving cash, or investing pennies, the principle is the same. You are building a system where your success is inevitable. It's about making small, wise moves now to prevent bigger regrets later. Consistency beats brilliance every single time. Working hard isn't the same as moving forward. What matters long-term is relevance, skills that age well, visibility for your work, and optionality. Health problems rarely announce themselves early. In your 20s and 30s, energy feels unlimited, which is why health gets postponed. Many people focus on achievement and assume relationships will sort themselves out. They don't. Friendships, partners, and family bonds need intention, not perfection. Stress doesn't disappear with success, it just changes form. Learning to manage stress, reflect, and ask for support early prevents burnout later. No one builds a stable life alone. Careers, health, and opportunities are easier with people around you. You don't need to fix everything at once. Pick one area this year, money, health, or career, and focus there. As we get to the end of our time together, I want to share something personal, because it's important you know this isn't just theory for me. Like many people, I delayed some of these basics when I was younger. I was so focused on the big, dramatic goals, the promotion, the finished project, the grand gesture, that I completely overlooked the small daily inputs that actually build a life. I thought I had endless time. I figured I'd sort out my savings later. I'd start networking when I had more to offer. I'd prioritize my health after this next deadline. And for a while it seemed fine, but slowly, cracks started to appear. I remember the sheer panic of a sudden car repair bill that wiped out my checking account because I had no emergency fund. It wasn't a catastrophe, but the stress was immense, and it set me back for months. I remember feeling stuck in a job, watching others move on to exciting new roles, and realizing I hadn't spent a single hour in 2 years learning a new skill. I had built no career optionality for myself. My world was shrinking, not expanding. It didn't break my life, but it made things so much harder than they needed to be. I was constantly operating from a deficit, putting out fires instead of planting seeds. I was running on fumes, thinking that burnout was just the price of ambition, instead of realizing that consistent sleep and a 20-minute walk were the fuel for it. Friendships drifted, not from any big argument, but from 1,000 tiny moments of neglect. The text I didn't send, the coffee I didn't schedule. The turning point for me wasn't some dramatic event. It was a quiet, humbling realization that my life wasn't the sum of a few big wins, but the compound interest of 1,000,000 tiny, consistent choices. The boring stuff, the daily stuff, the things we've talked about today. It's the discipline of the coder in Mumbai, automating his savings so his future self is taken care of. It's the foresight of the carpenter in São Paulo, building a wall of security one bill at a time. It's the quiet confidence of the teacher in London, building a body of work that speaks for her. They are all making small moves that create massive, compounding results over time. They are building resilience, opportunity, and peace of mind, day by day. I had to learn all of this through trial and error, through unnecessary stress and missed opportunities. This video, this entire channel, exists for one simple reason, so you don't have to. You get the map I wish I'd had. You get to learn from my mistakes, and more importantly, from the successes of people all over the world who are proving this works. You don't have to learn everything the hard way. You can start today with one small thing, and let the power of consistency do the heavy lifting for you. We've journeyed across the globe together, from Mumbai to São Paulo, from Lagos to London. We've seen how small, intentional moves can create powerful ripples in our lives. We've talked about the big pillars: money, career, health, and relationships. We've explored the foundations of mental resilience and the incredible power of community. And through it all, one simple truth echoes: consistency is the engine of progress. The small, often invisible daily deposits you make into your own life are what build a future you can be proud of. It's not about a single heroic leap. It's about the quiet discipline of taking the next small step, and then the one after that. It's about the coder in Mumbai automating her savings, the delivery rider in Nairobi choosing a walk over the couch, the barista in Toronto sending 2 simple text messages. These aren't grand gestures. They are the very architecture of a stable, fulfilling life. They're acts of profound self-respect. Now, as we close our time together, the focus shifts from watching to doing. The conversation turns from me to you. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by all these areas at once. The pressure to have your finances perfectly optimized, your career on a meteoric rise, your health in peak condition, and your relationships thriving can be paralyzing. It can make you feel like you're failing everywhere because you can't be perfect anywhere. But that's the trap. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be present. The goal is to be intentional. It's about looking at the landscape of your life with honesty and kindness, and asking a simple, powerful question. If you're in that crucial decade, from 25 to 35, where the foundations you lay will support the rest of your life, which one of these areas is calling for your attention right now? Not a year from now. Not when things calm down. Right now. Which pillar, if you gave it just a little more focus, would create the most positive impact across all the others? Is it money? Perhaps you've been avoiding looking at your bank statements, feeling a knot of anxiety every time you think about savings or debt. Maybe the first small step is simply tracking your spending for 1 week, without judgment, or setting up an automatic transfer of just $10 into a savings account. That's it. A $10 decision that builds a habit of paying yourself first. Or is it your career? Do you feel stagnant, like you're just going through the motions? Maybe your small step is spending 20 minutes this Sunday to update one section of your resume, or identifying one single skill you can learn through a free online video and scheduling an hour to watch it. It's not about finding a new job tomorrow. It's about building your relevance and your options today. Could it be your health? The energy that fuels everything else? Have you been sacrificing sleep, surviving on caffeine, and promising yourself you'll get back in shape someday? Your small step could be placing a glass of water by your bed tonight to drink first thing in the morning, or deciding to take a 15-minute walk during your lunch break just once this week. You're not training for a marathon. You're making a daily deposit into your energy account. And what about your relationships? In the hustle of building a career and a life, it's so easy to let meaningful connections drift. Maybe your small step is identifying one person you miss and sending them a message right now simply saying, "Thinking of you." No expectation, just a tiny, consistent touch to show they matter. Take a moment, breathe. Which one is it for you? Money, career, health, or relationships? There's no right answer, only your answer. If you feel comfortable, share it in the comments below. Declaring your intention, even to a group of strangers on the internet, makes it real. It's a form of accountability. And reading through the comments, you'll realize you're not alone in this. You're part of a global community of people who are all trying to do the same thing: build a better life, one small step at a time. And if this conversation resonated with you, if it sparked even a small bit of clarity or motivation, consider sharing it. Think of one person in your life, someone your age, who might be feeling that same pressure, that same quiet sense of being overwhelmed. Sending them this video isn't just sharing content, it's a way of saying, "I see you, and we're in this together." It's a reminder that they have the power to make a change, and that they don't have to do it all at once. This conversation doesn't have to end here. In fact, it's just the beginning. If you're looking for a space where we can continue to explore these topics with honesty and practical advice, I invite you to subscribe. We're building a community dedicated to these practical conversations about crafting a stable and meaningful life, not just for some distant future, but starting right now, today. We'll break down the big goals into small, manageable actions, and celebrate the progress along the way. Thank you for your time and your attention. Now go take that first small step.